What's this about? Chapter question mark? Archives? Warning, progress will not be saved. Hey, what is going on, guys? This is Starbuck here. Welcome back to Bendy and the Ink Machine. We're just gonna take a look at this extra chapter that I found and see what's up. Now, this won't be a gameplay storyline part of the game, and here we go already. So, welcome to the archives. This tells you all about the Bendy and the Ink Machine characters and how they formed into, you know, real characters in the game. So I'm gonna read this. Welcome to the archives. Here we go. Bendy and the Ink Machine began when the developer cartoonist known as the Meatley experimented with bringing a sketch 2D style into a 3D world. After turning the idea into a horror game, Chapter 1 of the game was created in a little under a week with with programmer / friend Mike Mood, and released on February 10th in 2017. Much to their surprise, it struck a chord with global indie games almost overnight. The Meatley and Mike Mood decided to drop all other projects to work on Bendy and tell a most unique ink story. The entire game was completed a chapter at a time in a year and a half by a small but dedicated group. Sorry guys. Of indie developers. Although the concept and story remained as originally intended, the game changed over development as characters and models were refined from their early thrown together versions. This archive is a peek behind the scenes at that process. Here we go. So we're gonna take a look at these characters now. I'm gonna read all these. This doesn't open. Change keep out. Yeah. Look at this. We also have the. Never mind. We don't have the sing tool. Okay, that's fair enough. So this is concept Bendy. This is the first version of Bendy ever modeled. In the earliest concepts, Bendy was much smaller and cuter, with a face and that split open to reveal a terrifying mouth. Yeah. With spikes in it. That's a pretty cool character design. He's T-posing though, so it makes it a little more friendly. And we got a little picture up there of Bendy. Alpha Bendy, here we go. This guy looks mean. This is the original game used design of Ink Bendy from the earliest version of Chapter 1. It is jokingly referred to as bird poop with a smile among the development team. You know what? Kind of looks like that. Bird poop with a smile. Yeah. So he doesn't have any legs or arms, it looks like. Or a brain. So, yeah, with that said, we're going to move to the next one. Here we go. Beta Bendy. You've got tiny hand, big hand. This was Ink Bendy's form until the release of Chapter 4. At that time, the game received a major visual upgrade, and the title character got a well model as well. So this is Alpha Bendy. Sorry, Beta Bendy. And we're kind of crotch level with him. I'm not too fond of that. Yeah, he's kind of moving though, which is really weird. Ink Bendy as we know him today, although similar to Beta Bendy, this upgraded version was remodeled and enhanced with a higher polygon count and given new ink effects. So this is the Bendy that we see now. With the hand, I'm assuming that was from this Bendy. So yeah, pretty cool character design, like the spiny back, bow tie, how the ink rushes down his smile. That's a really nice feature that they added. Beast Bendy. Ink Bendy's horrific final form in Chapter 5 pulled away the cartoon facade and revealed the demon within. Sammy Lawrence, don't know why he's there. And yeah, he's got tiny legs, as you can see. He doesn't even have a foot on one leg. Giant hands, long arms, and very tall. Nice. Pipers. Yeah, look at that. Beta Searcher. Early in development with just a few weeks to create Chapter 2, the Beta Searchers were designed in record time before being fully retooled later on. They were at the first fighting enemies encountered in the game. And he's got a very wide mouth, like the... I don't know what it's called, like the Scream. Yeah, I'm like, sort of like that. Mouth wide open. So yeah, that's that. And Strikers. Now, Final Searcher. Final Searchers were far more robust in appearance. They were smoother with better ink effects and a more human appearance. Yep. Mouths a little wider. They actually have hands rather than, you know, chopstick fingers. And they sort of have the room for eyes. They got those eyebrows. They got a nose. And they sort of got a little bit of a body. Fishes. And he's got the lyre on him. Beta Sammy with his first appearance in Chapter 2, fan favorite Sammy Lawrence became a terrifyingly entertaining character when his slim build was deemed not threatening enough. He was redesigned and given a better skeletal rig for more advanced animation. Some of these words a bit hard. Final Sammy. Sammy Lawrence's final form came complete with a bulked up statue and more powerful limbs. The mad songwriter may finally get noticed now, at least by fans. Look at that. I didn't even look at him. Yeah, skinny arms. His overalls kind of don't fit him on the shoulders. Still good design though. I like how it reflects off with the mask. And then this is much better Sammy. His overalls do fit him. He's a bit, you know, more bulky. And he's got an axe. The mask design is a little nicer too. He's a bit more shiny. And he actually has, you know, feet, like shoes. Okay, and then this is just a searcher. There's really nothing to be said. Wait a minute. There's supposed to be signs here. Like the final Sammy. Searchers like here. Yeah, that's a bit weird. Okay. Here's the pictures here. So we're just gonna move on. Beta Boris. Papa was the original name of the character that eventually became Boris the Wolf. This early version was released with Chapter 1. He was quickly refined into the Boris we know today with the release of Chapter 2. Boris the Wolf. Boris the Wolf, a friend to the end, was designed using various references from cartoons to the 1920s. A blend of West Coast and East Coast animation styles. This silent and supportive wolf won over the hearts of many, although at times he was a headache for the development team due to his AI taking on a mind of its own during production. And Brute Boris. Alice Angel's monstrosity Brute Boris was one of the biggest surprises of Chapter 4. His design was roughly based on the Frankenstein monster, but with a more unfinished appearance. Alice took parts from within him and substituted things that his body is rapidly rejecting. And that's kind of it. Wait. Oh, original ink machine. Before a major visual upgrade, this version of the ink machine was the one used in the game. Much of this machine's iconic fan-loved design was translated into the final version. And yeah, there's nothing said about this. This is Bertram Piedmont, I'm pretty sure. Well, his head at least. His head is like the size of my body. It's all mutant and stuff. And here's the Butcher Gang. The Butcher Gang. The Piper, Striker, and Fisher make up the dreaded Butcher Gang. Interestingly, the ink-corrupted versions of the characters were designed first and then were reverse engineered back into their more family-friendly cartoon forms. So there's a good look at them. We've got Fisher, Piper, and Striker. There you go. Now this... yeah, I don't know why these signs aren't turning up. Maybe you guys just have to complete the game for yourselves. I don't know what's going on here. Anyway, Jerry Drew Studios, and then we should look up. She's quite a gal, and also Bendy and the Ink Machine. Now that's probably the series done. So I wanted to thank you guys so much for watching. And with that said, I guess that's it for the Bendy series. Make sure you guys do subscribe, leave a like down below, and turn on notifications to never miss one of my videos, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Oof, this was a fun game.